We've told you about the crisis in Nebraska's child welfare program, and that crisis grows as the children grow up. At 19, they age out of the system and many become homeless. In Nebraska, 260 age out of foster care each year. Tonight, see one guardrail in place to ease these young people into adulthood.
She's 2. I cut her umbilical cord when she was born.
He can't stop talking about the 2-year-old who's taken over his life.
She's so smart. She's very intelligent, young lady, and I know that she's going to grow up to be the queen that she is.
Todd Mangiamelli is a 19-year-old father parenting his little girl. His own childhood was challenging. He says school didn't work out.
I dropped out, I think it was like 7th grade.
Todd stepped in and out of foster care at least 5 times.
This is my daughter's room.
He ended up at the youth center in Kearney, where he asked if he could stay.
I was in Kearney, and I was like, I don't know, about 2 weeks from being released, and I didn't feel I was ready because, I feel like I was going to get out and relapse, and that was the last thing I wanted to do. So I actually asked them to go to treatment instead. So I did another 3.5, 4 months in treatment, and that helped me a lot.
That stay brought sobriety and this high school diploma, but Todd would leave the youth center with no place to go.
A majority of our youth, I would say, if they are homeless, they're couch surfing. Not a lot of youth would like to go to a shelter.
Here in Nebraska, 260 young people a year age out of the foster care system, and a majority of them, like Todd, will be homeless.
There's no extra supports, and I think that is the biggest, pieces that just kind of put you back into the spot.
Through these gates, Omaha Home for Boys provides a safety net with these 10 apartments for young people in a sort of Adulting 101 program. It's a place for young families called supportive housing.
Being able to stay as a family, that was definitely something that was difficult as a young male, to be able to find a shelter that would allow him to stay with his daughter.
Brittany Rodriguez is there to guide Todd and others.
Vital documents, education, employment. We definitely try to assist with mental health needs and, drug and alcohol counseling.
Todd can stay for up to 2 years. He has to keep working and pay rent on a sliding scale. He's meeting his goals.
A lot of it was just making sure that I keep a job, make sure I continue with my sobriety, just be there for my daughter so she has something to look forward to, look up to.
Omaha Home for Boys is giving him that chance to parent and push the restart button on his life, offering his daughter the comforting childhood he believes she deserves.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm in the best spot I feel like I've ever been in my whole life.
Keep going, Todd. Now, right now, there are 8 people on the waiting list to get into supportive housing in this program. You do need a referral to get on the list.